It's true, the whole India has been devastated by climate change like other countries in the world. But it is doubtful if there is any state in India which has been affected by climate change to the extent of Kerala. In 2018 and 19, the state faced devastating floods. Hundreds of people were killed. Property worth thousands of crores was destroyed. But surprisingly, no political party has taken up this issue. In elections, political parties or the public never raise this issue. The fact is, people seem to be unaware or not bothered about what happened to them. They have forgotten that their own dear and near people have been killed in floods. They are not remembering that their property, their hard earned money, their houses have been damaged in the repeated floods which have happened because of climate change. Now, what is the reason for this? Is this simply ignorance? The truth is, the people have been brainwashed by political parties as to forget what is happening around them. The public are more bothered about what is happening in other states or other parts of the world. For example, the Israel Hamas war is discussed more in Kerala than the floods that affect the day to day lives of the public. After in 2018 and 19, after the floods devastated the central and southern parts of Kerala, almost in every year, Kerala is facing adverse effects of climate change. Landslides are common right from North Kerala, the Wayanad in North Kerala to Idukki in South Kerala. Now, why is the public blissfully ignorant about or unaware or not bothered about what is happening to them? One, as I said, is the propaganda brainwashing it is raining propaganda in Kerala. People don't have any time to think about what is happening to them. This is number one. The second aspect is the rapid communalisation of the state. So people don't bother about things other than communal issues. Political parties and media always speak about communalism. So they are always shown a bogey of communalism, and this has made them blind and deaf to what is happening around them. This is another aspect. And the third aspect is the rampant corruption in Kerala, which has created an ecosystem, and this ecosystem is responsible for the destruction of Kerala and natural resources of Kerala, including Kerala's forests, Kerala's rivers and rivulets. So this ecosystem always ensure that there is no public outrage, there is no public protest, public are threatened. Authorities like environmental groups or the environment department of the state government, the police and all other authorities are silenced either by bribe or by threat. So this is another reason why people don't raise their voice against damage or destruction to ecosystem. Now let us take a closer look into all this, into what is happening in the state, and let's get to the bottom of the whole issue. Welcome to Insights. This is Hari Kumar. Now, the climate change has destroyed Kerala to that extent that now agriculture is almost impossible in the state. You don't find successful farmers in Kerala. Of course, you find namesake farmers or people who are engaged in other jobs, doing part-time farming. But it is almost impossible in Kerala to depend on agricultural income for sustenance. Now, the paddy cultivation in the state has dwindled, and I feel the total area under paddy cultivation in Kerala has almost decreased to one sixth of what it was in 1970s. So, in almost 50 years, the geography of state has been altered completely. The hills of Kerala have been excavated. The mining lobby is very strong in Kerala. Now let us go back to what happened in 2018 and 2019. In 2018, around 500 people were killed in the devastating floods that hit South Kerala, especially Pathanamthitta and Alappuzha districts. The fact is that one assembly constituency, Chenganur, in Kerala, has been severely hit, and perhaps I don't have clear statistics with me, but I think around 300 people have been killed in this one constituency only. But nobody has raised this issue in elections. The left parties have won the elections also. Nobody asks about what happened and why the government failed to rescue people, why a dam was opened without prior information, why the government failed to put in place rescue systems. The only thing the people are bothered about what is happening in Uttar Pradesh, whether BJP is preventing conversion or the BJP is attacking minorities. Now they are not bothered about their own near and dear getting killed in floods. It was the rampant mining, river sand mining, that caused the flood to a great extent. Now the dams were opened without prior notice. All on a sudden, dams were opened. Now things like that happen. Everything happens randomly in Kerala. Nobody is bothered. There is nobody to question authorities. Now in 2019, it was Ernakulam district that was severely hit. It is a shameful thing to say that the Kochi International Airport's functioning was also affected by the floods. The Ernakulam town, or Kochi Corporation, which is said to be the financial capital of Kerala, was severely affected in the floods. Now, every time authorities find some reason or other to hoodwink, they create a miasma. They create some pretext, and people just swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. Now, this year also, the monsoon has just started, and even before that, many places in Kerala have been flooded. This includes parts of Alappuzha district, Thrissur, Trivandrum, and many other places. One of the main reasons for the frequent flooding in Kerala is all the rivers, rivulets, and other channels which facilitate the flow of floodwaters into rivers and other water bodies have been leveled or are clogged at present. Now, the government has not taken any step to prevent encroachment of water bodies. Many channels have been leveled and people have seized the property. In many places, canals or other channels built by previous kings who ruled Kerala have been encroached. This happened in Trivandrum. Actually, the media and experts say the floods in the heart of Thiruvananthapuram city is the result of encroachment of channels that facilitated flow of floodwaters from the city into the sea. Now, nobody can evict the encroachers because they are so powerful people. This has happened in many other places in Kerala. Alappuzha town is another example. Alappuzha town has got two canals which used to facilitate flow of floodwaters from Kuttanad to Arabian Sea. and both have now lost connection with the sea because the parts of this canal have been encroached. You find canal in the beginning when where from where it starts, but you don't know where it ends because after mid course, the canals have been leveled by people and houses have been built over it. When you go to Western Ghats, forests of Kerala have been systematically encroached, but the governments have been unable to prevent that. Now, the encroachers have been hailed as hardworking cultivators. The result is that in many parts of Kerala, now why there is a severe conflict between wild animals and human beings, and hundreds of people have been killed by wild animals in the recent past. In the past month, in April, almost 9 people were killed in just one district of Wayanad also only by elephants and other wild animals. Now, people make a hue and cry when a death happens, but they simply forget it, or they are forced to forget it by authorities. They simply give some pittance as a compensation, and the political parties in Kerala, which are powerful and present everywhere, they succeed in either threatening or appeasing people. So nobody asks about it. Actually, it is very surprising that a state like Kerala, which is said to be on par with European countries, does not have a, I mean, any green movement. A green movement started in Kerala in 1980s, and there is a history of successful intervention by a green movement to prevent the destruction of Silent Valley forests in Kerala. That happened in 1980s when the leadership was with a Malayalam poetess Sugita Kumari, and they successfully protested against construction of a dam in Silent Valley which would have submerged the whole forest, including the flora and fauna and rare animals there, like the lion-tailed macaw. But that was all past. Now the state doesn't have any successful eco movement, or green politics is completely absent in Kerala. In Western countries, the left parties and the green movement work together. But it is surprising that the left parties had an ecological movement or organization in Kerala which used to successfully intervene, and the name of it is Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad. But Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad has lost its sting at present. The reason is that the parent party, the Communist Party of India, Marxist, is responsible for silencing their own ecological wing. The reason is simple. There is a nexus between the mining lobby, forest encroachers, and political parties in Kerala. So political parties in Kerala find it easy to tie up with these groups, get maximum money, and it suits the interests of political leaders also. So they simply have forgotten the cause of ecology. And the common man in Kerala is not bothered about it. Now, every year, Kerala is facing either shortage of water or flood, or the climate has changed so much that the state never experienced very hot summers in the past, but now in many places in Kerala, temperatures exceed 40 degrees Celsius. So life has become unbearable in many parts of the state. Either it is drought or flood. But nobody even discusses it. Media is not bothered about such things because there are not many viewers. And the government uses its advertising power, and even the vested interest groups like mining owners and they have got interesting channels in Kerala. Many channels in Kerala have got investment from forest encroachers. So they won't take up the issue. Now, this is a vicious circle. On the one hand, they exploit Kerala. On the other hand, they intervene in politics. They are involved in policy making. They are the people who encroach forests and exploit natural resources. Now, what to do? The common man in Kerala is helpless. They are just parroting what the political parties drive into their heads. Now, it seems that the state is destined to face calamities, catastrophes in the coming days. Nobody is there to save the state. That's for now. Let's see how all ends up. Meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye.